Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Scoot in, scoot in. This way. Well, I got my granddaughter on here today. That's Miss Messiah. Can you scoot up a little bit? Look, we squeezing in here. We squeezing. You need to go this way. There you go. Let me scoot over a little bit. So, or you know what? It'd be easier if we just, Angela. Here we go. So we're here to discuss some of the hot topics, and she's going to join me by discussing Miss Blue Ivy. Yes, we enjoyed watching the halftime show yesterday, and so we got some things we wanted to talk about. So our hot topics today, of course, is going to be Beyonce and Blue. That's what we're going to do. Grandma, what they call me, Awa, and Miss Nasiah. So hello.
Hi.
And she is 12, just like Blue. And then we also have we're gonna be talking about Carlos King, Mr. Monday Night. And then oh God, who else I had on there? Some others. We're gonna be also talking about a little politics. And then we'll do a little reality TV. Dr. Heavenly versus Dr. Contessa. And then we'll also talk about Denzel Washington being baptized. So let's get it in. Let's talk about it and see how it goes, honey. Okay. So first of all, we're going to start out. I'm going to get my screen shared. We're going to talk about Miss Beyonce, Mrs. Beyonce, and little Miss Blue. Now, Nasiah, what did you think about the halftime show yesterday?
It was nice. And Blue looks a lot older. She looks like she's 15 or 14, but she actually is like 12.
Mm-hmm. What do you think makes her look older?
Like, I don't know, really.
I think it's because she's so tall.
Yeah.
Yep, she's a tall girl. You know, God, I always wanted to be tall. And my mom had my wrist examined when I was like, how old was I? I think I was about, I think 10, and found out I was only going to grow about an inch. Okay, so let's go this way. I'm going to try to put it so Messiah is not covered. I can figure out how to aim this camera. Okay, so we'll start out with Miss Beyonce, and we had Beyonce. She came out there and had the women singing with her. So I'm going to make sure that so they came out. I can't have the music playing, but they came out singing Blackbird. And Blackbird is a song written by Paul McCartney from the Beatles, and it was a song that he was trying to celebrate Black women because of the plight that Black women were going through in America, you know, with civil rights and everything. So there she has Tanner Adele, Tierra Kennedy, Raina Reynolds, and Brittany Spencer. They're all Black women who sing country music. What do you think about this?
It's really nice, like, for
Okay. Now I'm not too familiar with all the women, but I have heard of Tanner Adele because that one song she sings. Somebody at a filling station or at a mini mart or something. And it's a nice country song. When I first heard it, I'm like, oh, she's jamming, you know. So then we go to also Beyonce comes out to perform. They said this was a pre-recorded first. Okay. So they pre-record this and then she comes out and baby. They set that stage of fire. Now look, you see Blue back there behind her mama?
Mm-hmm.
She's look, them two, I didn't even notice it until another content creator had pointed it out that Blue had been dancing back there the whole time. But Who's up there cutting up? Because like Beyonce and Blue are the only ones who do not have on hats when they do this. And they're doing the song House. And I mean, look, Blue is cutting it up back there. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, shoot, I would have just thought she was one of the dancers. I didn't realize that was Blue. Look, Blue. And look at this. Now, honey, they don't really look like mother and daughter. They look like sisters to me because, I think Beyonce looks young for her age. Honey, Blue's already look like she's taller than her mom, too. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Right. She's really tall. I thought she was like 15 or 14.
Yeah, I mean, I think her face is probably still a baby face, but
yeah, but her
So what did you find out about Blue? When's her birthday?
Her birthday is January 7th.
January the 7th. Okay. So she's same age as you. Can you tell me a little something about her?
Blue is like.
So we'll go over to where she was. Let's stop sharing this and go to another tab. So we're going to go here where it says Blue shines with Beyonce. You go ahead and take it from here.
Okay. She is the youngest person ever to chart on Billboard after she was featured on a song dedicated to her that was released in 2 days after her birth called Glory by her dad, Jay-Z.
Okay. Now, what else we find out about her?
Ivy flowers were from September to November.
They can hear you.
Ivy flowers from September to November. Ivy berries as are important.
This is about her. This is about the flowers, honey. So let's get on out of there, and you going back over to here. Now, she looks just like her mom in that picture, with a little bit of mixture of Jay-Z. Now go ahead. So what did you notice? What did you think about the outfits?
The outfits are pretty.
See, look at her, and she's covered. Because people were making such a big deal when she did the when they came out for the movie premiere. I think it was Mufasa or whatever it is, and they made it such a big deal that how she was dressed, and I thought, oh, she looked like Belle from Cinderella. I don't know, maybe they thought she had cleavage or something, but honey, she's out there getting it. But you look at her face, I think her face looks young. She's just a tall girl, and both her, Beyonce's a tall woman, so. I would say she's about 5'7", 5'8", and the daddy looks like he's over 6 feet. So that I think that explains a lot right there. So what else would you like to say? So evidently Blue's probably in the 7th grade like you are.
Yeah, she's just really tall.
Yeah, she's a tall girl. But it looks like you're going to be taller than me, so you won't be as short as I am because I'm only 5'1". So also me and my grandchildren, we were at a Christmas breakfast yesterday, and we were talking. I'm going to stop sharing this for a minute. We were talking about some instances that happened the other day about a little boy who drowned in the pond. And that kind of really bothered me yesterday. At first I didn't know, I figured it was one of those. Look, I mean, it doesn't matter what type of kid, but in the town that we live in, most Black people, I'm not saying, but seems like a lot of times when you see something and it happens, a lot of the Black people, especially like my grandmother's generation, they pretty much all knew each other because they all went to church together, or a lot of them had migrated from Alabama to where we live, and they all kind of knew each other. So when I found out this little boy that was black, I'm like, oh my goodness, because I'm pretty sure that somebody I know knows them. And then, but the little boy, he had, I guess they were walking across the pond and thought it was frozen. Yeah, frozen, whatever. But the thing about it was, the little boy had just came over to my cousin's house to have one of my cousin's son to go play with them. And my cousin wouldn't let her son go out and play because she thought it was too cold. But this was on Sunday. And so it was he and another little boy, and the little boy was 9. And that just grabbed me to my core. So I'm just like, I feel bad for my little cousin, because this was his friend. And then I said, oh my God, I'm so glad that my cousin did not let her son go, because it could have been, he's older than that little boy, but he been taking swimming classes. He probably would have tried to help save him. And what happened, he fell through the ice, and it took the workers over 40 minutes to try to find him because the water was so murky they couldn't see it. So me and the grandkids kind of were talking about that on Christmas. Now, how was your Christmas?
It was good. I got all the presents I wanted.
Okay, you got all the presents. What do you think Blue Ivy Christmas would have been like?
A lot.
A lot. And look, she was on the halftime show on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I wanted her to join me, and we talked a little bit about Blue. But now I'm about to get into some hot gossip, so she's going to excuse herself. And thank you for your time, Miss Messiah. Yeah, my light that went out. Hold on. Somehow I want to unplug something here. Hold on. That was me that did that. Lord have mercy. Excuse me. One of these lights that went out. I don't know how I unplugged it. She got up and went out. Girl, when you got your little, I don't know. Let's see here. I don't know how I did that, but whatever. She got up and it went out. So she was holding on to the light. I don't know what just happened there. Anyway, so we're going to go on over and see who else we got to talk about. I'm just not happy that my light just went out. And that's just weird. There's something unplugged. It's plugged in here. That's craziness. I got a mirror light. And honey. And this is like that. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, maybe the whole thing. Okay. Now I figured it out. Okay. Here we go. I must have stepped on the little thing. Well, anyway, so let's get to talking about the mess and the gossip and what's all going on. I ain't got the kiddo up out of here. But yeah, that's my grandbaby. She's 12 in the 7th grade. And we watched the halftime show together. And I just truly enjoyed Blue. She has come such a long way from being that shy little girl at the beginning of her mother's tour. I mean, awesome job. And honey, she was hitting them dang up, wasn't missing a beat, hitting every last one of them little moves she's supposed to have been hitting. Yeah, I'm on here feeling like my lips dry. So let's get on with the get on. So Mr. Monday Night was on, and he was gagged. Oh my God, he was gagged so bad. And I'm like, oh my God, poor guy. Because I used to always watch Messy Mondays with Carlos King, and used to just die laughing because it used to be so funny to me. And I'm like, him and Dr. Heavenly used to have me cracking up. So for one of his, I'm Yeah, I kind of watched a couple early episodes of Bell Collective. Was it about 2 weekends ago? So I wasn't. I'm not too familiar with the lady who decided, you know what? I'm gonna give Mr. Monday Night something to talk about. Give him some ratings for real, because I'm about to quit on live. So here we go. So we got the Bell Collector star. Was it Aikisha Holly Collin? Husband Willie Collin quit the show during Carlo's live stream. And I mean, like, the face that Carlo made. He just didn't know what to say. They all was gagged. So evidently, from what I understand, there was a big fight, which I haven't watched the show because I was trying to watch it from the beginning and then catch myself up. So I didn't watch this fight, but I guess it involved her husband and what's the other lady name? I don't know. The other lady husband. I don't know. So let's go ahead and hear what they got to say about it. I'm gonna.
And as you know, anytime you want to return, the door will always be open for you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Merry Christmas to everybody, and thank you.
Much love to your beautiful family.
You guys, yeah.
So I'm gonna start it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Monday night, y'all.
Was
Monday
that
Night Live? That was an exclusive.
Oh,
Yep.
I want to step in. I am excited that Bell Collective has been picked up for another season. I got my pickup letter. And
I know that's right.
we were excited about that, and we want to congratulate Carlos, and we want to congratulate the show, and thank you for allowing us to be a part of the platform. But unfortunately, we will not be returned. So
watch his face.
just wanted to say that the colognes are done. So thank y'all and Merry Christmas. And our attorney has sent a letter to the attorneys of Kingdom Reign. So just wanted to let y'all know, because I didn't want Carlos to find out any other way.
Well, listen, thank you so much for everything you brought to the show. You know, you have a friend in me, a family in me as well. And anything you guys need, let me know. And as you know, anytime you want to return, the door will always be open for you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Merry Christmas to everybody, and thank you.
Much love to your beautiful family.
You guys, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Monday night, y'all.
Monday Night Live. That was an exclusive.
Oh.
Yep.
I want to step in.
Well, the Carlos King, the face he made was so funny. Let me see if I can find a bigger picture so you can just see, because he was totally gagged. Let me Google it, and you guys will see it. I was like, oh my God, because Carlos, he just didn't know what to do. I mean, it's always something exclusive popping off on his page on Mr. Monday Night. So let's see here. Carlos. Okay. And let's see here. And okay, let's share this one instead. He says, when you open up your Christmas gift and it's not what you wanted, you see his face. They did it was like the mannequin challenge. They all was stuck. They had to process what was going on. And she actually quit on live. I'm glad, she was one that was able to quit on her own terms, not be a person that the reality TV is their job instead of, having the job and doing something else and showing the realities of their job. But sometimes you actually have those same people you know, they're on the reality TV. They're so reality TV that their reality is only the show, and they have, you know, and they over there faking like the rich or whatever. So shouts out to her, Aikisha and her husband. But from what I understand, there was a fight or almost a fight or something to that effect. And she was like, I had enough of this, honey. Y'all not gonna sit here and play dumb shit with me. So she did that in only the Carlos King fashion. That was messy as hell. So from there, we also have let's see here. Some more reality TV. And I'm going to put this up here. Oh, Lord, that's not where I wanted it, but whatever. You know, people were debating about Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa. And who was right, who was wrong? Let me see if I can actually do this as an overlay and not as the background. Who was right and who was wrong? Are there rules to fighting? I don't think so. I think, you know, when you're fighting with a person, anything can happen, you know. So it's not just, oh, this, that, and the other. We can we could be fighting, honey. So at the scene at the dinner table, we have Dr. Heavenly and Contessa getting it in. And they getting it in so that it's off the hook. I mean, it is like, girl, they going to hell with both each other. You know, people are debating back and forth. Did Dr. Heavenly go too low about talking about her mom? Or did, you know, because her mother's dead. But Dr. Heavenly mother's dead. And like I had said in another live on about Married to Medicine, shoot, that'd be me, honey. Forget what you say. I would have, you talked about everything, because, you know, Dr. Contessa, Dr. Heavenly started off talking about Dr. Contessa's husband, but Dr. Contessa took it to hell. So then Dr. Heavenly took it past hell. I don't even know what you call past hell, but she took it past hell. And it was something that made them get to the point where it was like, square up, ho. I was like, oh my God. So I'm going to let you hear, let me find Dr. Contessa's, how she talked about it and what she had to say. Look, can I even pull up the stuff? Let's see here. I'm making sure I didn't. Yeah, but Dr. Contessa, she talks about, you know, when you're in the heat of the moment, a lot of stuff you don't even realize you said, you know. It's just like when they said to her that she said square up ho, she was like, who said that? I ain't say that. Yes, Dr. Contessa, you did. But you know, when you angry, like even Dr. Heavenly said, you know, when you're angry, you're saying a lot of stuff. She said a lot of things is, you know, it's a blur. So, you know, I've seen YouTubers trying to comment on the fact or whatever. So we're going to go over here. I can see where I didn't go and post it to that, Lord have mercy. Where, you know, people say, oh, you know, they're debating back and forth who went too far. You know, and some people feel like Dr. Heavenly, you know, is just ratchet. She tell you, I'm ratchet anyway. She know it. She said she's born in Miami, and this her. She she from the hood, and her job is to try to win the argument, and that's what she was doing, winning the argument. But here goes a little bit of it. Here you go. I'll let you. We're gonna play it. So I'm going to share my screen, and you tell me what you guys think and who you think went too low. So we're going to share.
And beach. She brings an atomic bomb.
You think my husband's abusive? No, I do. Okay. Oh, you do? Okay, do you think contestant is in an abusive relationship? Verbally, emotionally, yes. I think that you're abusive.
Yeah,
I'm not even talking to you.
You're abusive.
The only friend you really got in this life is your own daughter. You have to buy every single person in your life. You bought your daughter a beauty supply store. The shit didn't work. Bitch. Your kids don't like you. Your husband don't like you. That's why you sleep in different bedrooms. What does your husband do? At least I ain't worried about no mixed babies out here with the possible last name of Kynes. Just like I said. Oh God, here we go. Not just talking about her husband.
Heavenly's one of those people. You cannot fight fire with fire.
Get mad at your mother, get mad.
You bring fire and beach. She brings an atomic bomb.
You think my husband's abusive? No, I do. Okay. Oh, you do? Okay, do you think contestant is in an abusive relationship? Verbally, emotionally, yes. I think that you're abusive.
Yeah,
I'm not even talking to you.
You're abusive.
The only friend you really got in this life is your own daughter. You have to buy every single person in your life. You bought your daughter a beauty supply store. The shit didn't work. Bitch. Your kids don't like you. Your husband don't like you. That's why you sleep in different bedrooms. What does your husband do? At least I ain't worried about no mixed babies out here with the possible last name of Kynes. Just like I said. Just like I said.
So,
oh God, here we go. Not just talking about her. Just like I said. Husband.
Heavenly's one of those people.
Dr. Heavenly, she's one. You talk about her husband now, because she said her marriage ain't for sale. But Dr. Contessa got a lot off, and they got people all over the internet trying to find these mixed babies. Or
Girl, it's funny to me.
So
to me, I take it back. I will take it back. Me and Quad are not the show.
Let's find Dr. Heavenly. And let me stop sharing this page until I can find what I'm looking for. But okay, so here, this is some more of that. Okay, let me share the screen and then we'll present some of this here.
I'm saying? It's not you.
What is it?
It's everything.
It's a lot that's happening here, okay?
Do you accept her apology?
That's interesting. It is.
Why?
It is. Y'all don't have shit in common.
Why do you say that?
No.
I think she has a good heart.
I think that's fake. In fact, Squad told me you said it was fake.
What? She said Quad said. She said Quad said that I had a fake friendship
You
with you.
absolutely said it.
Did you say
You
that?
said it didn't make no damn sense.
This is what she does. She said
You
told
said you don't know it.
I had a fake friendship with T.
I'm so sick of Heavenly starting.
I said she doesn't know her.
She's trying to get to know her, and she doesn't understand.
So what did she
why.
say? Did you say what she just said?
Yes. No, I didn't know because I've never been now. So who was the liar? You?
No,
Please
don't point at me.
You?
Her. Please don't point at me. Look, don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. You know what? Do you do this with your husband? Because that's the mother you mad at.
Oh boy.
Just like I said,
Oh God, here we go. Not you talking about her husband.
Heavenly's one of those people. You cannot fight fire with fire.
Get mad at your motherfucking man.
You bring fire and bitch, she brings an atomic bomb.
Energy is really off. We ain't got no food.
So we got that all going on, and I'm just like, okay. They here to entertain us, and people all saying, oh, this, that, the other. And I'm like, whatever, because there's no rules to fighting. So if I'm fighting with you about something, I don't care about your feelings. There's not a low that I can go, because, you know, you got a lot of stuff off, and then I feel like I'm going to get a lot of stuff off too. So then let's go. And so as far as Dr. Contessa and Dr. Heavenly, I say it's a draw. But it was entertaining watching it. It sure was. So let's go here and let's see what else we got going on. So we had Denzel Washington. He got baptized. And I believe he got baptized, I don't know if it was for his 70th birthday but it seems like his wife, they're in the ministry now. I'm like, well, go ahead. That's awesome. So we went from ratchetness to, we got Denzel Washington getting baptized. So here, let's go here. So we love to see it. Denzel Washington gets baptized and earn his minister's license. So it says Denzel Washington visited the historic Kelly Temple in New York to be baptized and receive his minister's license. During the ceremony, he shared his desire to fully dedicate his life to God. His wife, Pauletta Washington, expressed her pride in him, talking about this significant step in his faith journey. So, I mean, that's awesome. But me and my children, we all got baptized together. My kids were young. I mean, they were young, but they were like, I think my son may have been about like 7 or 8. My daughter might have been, if he was 7, then she was about 13. And then, you know, shoot, I was grown as grown. I was 30. Oh, God. How was I? About 33, 34, somewhere in there. And as a kid, I never wanted to get baptized because they used to do it. Our church would go to the lake and they'll go and get baptized. I don't want to get dipped in that dirty dang on water. Nah. When they did it. So, but I think that's awesome. You know, kudos to Denzel and his wife. Awesome. So let's talk about Joe Biden. So Joe Biden, he's still out here doing the Lord's work. This president that commuted federal death row sentence to stop future executions, okay? It says on Monday, he had commuted the sentences of 37 federal death row inmates, converting them to life without parole in an effort to halt executions under the incoming administration. This decision aligns with his administration moratorium on federal executions and prevents President-elect Donald Trump from resuming the practice when he takes office. In good conscience, I cannot stand back and let a new administration resume executions that I've halted. Biden said in a statement, the commutation impact nearly all federal death row inmates, but excludes individuals convicted of terrorism or hate-driven mass shootings. To read the rest, let's go to baller profile, because that Dylan Roof didn't get it, so he's still on death row. So I think my problem with corporal punishment in this way is we do know that a lot of Black people were executed that were innocent. So I understand that, and I think also that it's hard. I watched that movie with, was it Jamie Foxx and what's the other guy? Michael B. Jordan. I can't think of the name of it, where the attorney that went around and got some of the people off of death row, and actually they got their cases heard again and were actually found innocent. And I think it's got to do with the Innocent Project. But this happened, and this man has spent a while on death row, and his only crime was that he really had cheated on his wife with a white woman at one time. And the white people in that community did not like it. So they basically had a guy to lie and say he was the one who committed this crime, where he was already his family and friends, because I think they were doing a fish fry. He's been working on cars. I mean, he had an alibi. He was not there, but honey, they can do whatever they want to do down south. I don't know, this is Alabama, South Carolina, somewhere down south, So, I'm glad Joe Biden is doing what he's doing, But Dylan Roof, you got to stay on in there, honey. You can't have folks in here praising the Lord, praying, and you just go in there and doing what you're going to do, no. So, I got whole other thoughts on that. So we're going to go ahead and look at how Miss Wendy been getting along, honey. They just said she was incapacitated, and Miss Wendy out here with her family living having a good visit, because they say she's still under the conservators, under that conservative contract or agreement. It's not even a contract. It's because it was forced upon her. But here's a moment with Wendy Williams and her niece. And so they're out there taking pictures. Remember, the niece was in the documentary. So then Wendy Williams, she's having fun. Because when we saw the first videos of her being at the graduation, the commencement ceremony, we thought she was, off from under their thumb, but no. So, but honey, somebody had pissed Miss Wendy off, and honey, look at this.
So while I was with Wendy Williams, there was a confrontation between her and her caretakers that traveled from New York to Miami for her son's graduation.
The guy who was in the Uber, he was like, and then both of you walked away, leaving my in the middle of the street like this. Just get the car, please. Make sure it's the right car.
Wendy, what happened? What they do?
They got the wrong car. So I knocked on the door, and it was totally wrong car. They left my scooter as they walked over there, leaving my most precious, this cost a million. Wow. They just left my out there. Get the car from over here, not over there, where I can go easily into the street for the car. They're supposed to be ordering the car. That's what they're supposed to be doing. They want to work for me, that's what they're doing. They're making money for me, get the goddamn car.
Apparently, they wanted her to be in her wheelchair when she was leaving the restaurant, and she wanted to walk because she felt like she was capable of walking. So Kevin, her son, actually picked the wheelchair up and walked it outside of the restaurant, and Wendy walked And as you can see, when I asked her, I'm like, Wendy, what's wrong? And she was like, yo, they left my wheelchair. And then she went into how, like, you know, they're getting paid. They should be taking care of her. So I think, according to Wendy's family, she was really upset about the disorganization and the lack of care. She indicated the car was not close to assure she was like even getting in the right car. It was really messy. So she was really upset, and her family was really upset too.
Well, does that sound like a person who has Alzheimer's and incapacitated? Oh, shoot. Wendy Williams about ready to get back in that purple chair. I feel like, please get back in the purple chair so we can hear from you, because she sounds all together. So this is what her son had to say.
What's that? Biggie, that's Biggie Small. All that and then stuff.
So first of all, let's go over this. This is Kevin Hunter shares an update on his mom, Wendy Williams, and says she's sober and the family is fighting to get her home. It says Wendy Williams recently attended her son Kevin's graduation, and Kevin is sharing an update on her condition. In a comment on social media, Kevin says that his mom is sober and ready to be back with her family. He adds that the Williams family is fighting to get her out of isolation. I don't understand this. I don't. I really don't. But so you can see her.
Today's insight, it was my boy Kev graduation week, and he brought out the best self-care day for the ladies and his family at
Stop it, because we don't want the music playing. But somebody's getting a pedicure. I think that's the niece. And that's Wendy Williams and the niece. And she's excited because she said she hadn't had a wig in a year. Now, who's spending up the money and she can't buy nothing for herself? So she can't get a wig. So they made her a wig, and she got a wig, and she felt good about herself. So let me see here.
wig and how it made her feel. Bali and Miami cater Haitian spaghetti, stir fried oyster.
So they're getting dinner and everything. And I'm like, this is so awesome. Look at her. She stands up. Honey, she's cheering her son on, honey. Because, honey, I know because I act the fool when mine's graduated. And that's the granddad. You know, Wendy over here talking stuff, feeling herself, kind of dancing. That's awesome. It's awesome. Because, you know, that lady said Wendy was totally incapacitated. Now, I done dealt with some aging people. And, you know, they're not together like that, you know. So I hope their family is able to get Wendy back home and hope she's able. And they said her son, he's want to go to law school to become a lawyer. And I hope that they're able to get her home and let her be back over her own things, or her family be over her money and her health. So let's go here. See what else we got going on. Here's another politics here. Hold on a second. Okay, so it says Yale, Princeton, and Duke are questioned over the decline of Asian students. And this is a part of that. Fuck around and find out. You know, let's see what the lady has to say. Do I need to back it up? Let's see here. Hold on.
Only did it drop.
Let's see.
Black folks,
if I can get it,
stayed the same. Y'all let a white man trick y'all into some shit. Y'all let that imaginary tether to the proximity of whiteness fuck y'all up. Baby, they wanted to get y'all asses out the way. Y'all were fucking up their acceptance rate. It's funny because y'all.
So this is about where they were getting rid of what is that? Lord, my brain can't even think. Where's Lord Jesus, I can't even think right now. Well, affirmative action in schools, and I guess the agents felt like that was something that kept them from getting in. It's getting accepted as much as blacks. So that's what she's laughing about. Let me get
got
to the end
played,
of it.
and we sitting right here still getting the same acceptance rate, and now y'all filing a lawsuit.
So the agents
because y'all shit dropped. You can't make this shit up. I just want to know how y'all are doing. Are y'all okay? Who y'all finna sue next? The air? What, the United States Postal Service? Maybe your application didn't make it there. What is y'all excuse now? Asians, how y'all feeling right now? Come on, it's okay. It's okay. How y'all feel that y'all acceptance rate has dropped? Y'all had a white man trick y'all into filing a lawsuit to get affirmative action taken away from basically everywhere, that your school acceptance rate could go up because you felt like you were smarter than black folks. And that shit dropped.
Lord help it. And it dropped. I'm just leave that right there. But it ain't funny when the rabbit got the gun, is it? It's not funny. Everybody wants to blame the other, and everybody wants to blame us, I don't know. So, but one thing I did like, I watched over the I think I watched it Friday, then watched it again Saturday, then watched it yesterday. The movie 6888. Awesome movie. Tyler Perry did his thing with it. I mean, that was one great movie. Because people always giving Tyler Perry the business about his movies. But this one, first of all, I had no idea that it was even a thing. Then, because it piqued my interest because I've been in the military. And I don't think too much had changed from the time World War II until I got in 1990. Didn't seem like it changed too much. But the movie was great. But Tyler Perry here, he's talking to the real life member of the 6888, Lena Derricott King. And so let's listen to this.
I would like to say one more thing, that I feel so honored that Tyler has chosen such beautiful women, such talented women to portray us. We just thought we were going over to do a little job. And here we are, 75, 80 years later, being honored in such a way. I feel it's just absolutely making tears come to my eyes, because we thought nobody even remembered us. And Tyler Perry has made it even more relevant that people are being made aware of what we did. So thank you so very much for bringing this out and letting the world know about us.
And what I will say, this is great television. Great. I mean, Tyler Perry did all the things. I loved it. And it says, so let me go ahead and read. It says, before the passing in January 2024, oh, she passed away, Lena Derricott King sat down with Tyler Perry and the cast of 6888. She thanked the crew for bringing their story to life. Derricott was a member of the 6888 Central Postal Directory Battalion, the only all-black, all-female unit to serve overseas during the World War II. This battalion played a critical role in maintaining the morale of the U.S. troops in Europe by clearing a massive backlog of undelivered mail. King even received the Congressional Gold Medal in recognition of her contribution. The cast was moved to tears by her kind words. May she rest in peace. And I'm going to ask the same question. Have you watched it? I mean, it's on Netflix. Dang on good movie. Really good movie. I enjoyed it. I cried. I understand a lot of the things that the women went through, because a lot of stuff related when I was in the military. I'm like, God, ain't too much to change except for the uniform, but it was a good movie. So if you get a chance, that's something you should really watch, and you'll learn something. That's because this is not taught. A lot of Black history is never taught in school, because I had no idea, but they didn't even talk about it in the military. So, and one of the important things, is mail call. Especially, I can't even imagine like being somewhere during wartime, but just in basic training, mail call was so important, because you're already feeling, you're away from your family, especially around holidays, birthdays, and all that. And just to get something from your loved one, it does boost the morale. So let me see what else we got going on. So, today is Throwback Thursday. And we got, I'm going to do LaToya versus Nene. And this is something I found on Instagram. And it's the guy who does the dials or whoever it is. And I thought this was so funny. So we'll watch it.
LaToya, I don't appreciate you trying to use my name in a negative way. If you want to say anything, you say I'm real, because that's what I am. And if you don't like it, go in the bathroom and hide. Go and hide. Go and hide. Don't ever try me like that, ever.
I'm right here. You don't have to yell. Nene is nothing but a big bully, I promise you. She has a big mouth. That's all she is mouth and height. And she uses that for her advantage.
Don't you try to act like you're the reason why we won, because you are not. I worked my ass off while you sat there and looked like Casper the Ghost.
Well, you can bring your
let's be clear. Let's be clear, Casper.
Are you done?
You fooled a lot of people with this, but you've not fooled me.
Are you done?
You've not fooled me. Be gone. Disappear, Ghost.
Honestly, Nene is acting this way because she feels she can run over me. And I will not stoop to her level. I refuse to do that. Because we're torn from two different cloths. I'm sorry.
The only reason why you've gotten this far is because of your last name. And you faked it for 50 years. You're very old and you need to play your age and not 12. You're an old lady. LaToya, I don't appreciate you trying to use my name.
So she's talking about LaToya Jackson, and this is Needy from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And they're on the show Apprentice. And man, I saw this, I said, oh my goodness. The guy be having you cracking up laughing. I thought that was funny. So also, what else I had thought was funny? So I be trying to put stuff up, give us a smile at the end of the day. Oh, I did forget, but we're not gonna talk about it now because I'm going on the funny stuff. I think the other funny stuff is on Facebook. Okay, let's stop sharing this. And I'm going to go over to find the funny clip I thought. And, because I'm always trying to find something that I think is appropriate. And so this little one here telling her daddy or whomever she don't want to go over to auntie house. And let me share the screen here. Because little mama said, because she always checking her booty and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that would definitely be me as a young person. And I ain't how to go in the grocery store either as a younger person because I'm eating out all the time. So let's go here to Facebook. See what the little girl got to say here. Let me back it up a little bit.
She made you cook.
Yes.
That's not good neither.
No.
Okay.
You want to go to your auntie house because why?
She shook her booty.
That's it.
She played Sexy Red.
That's not good.
No.
What else she did?
And she made me cook.
She made you cook.
Yes.
That's not good neither.
No.
Okay, what else she did?
She made me wash chicken.
So you're not supposed to wash the chicken?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mommy always put vinegar in it.
That's washing it.
And she took us a shower and she didn't even put us to bed.
So you got a bedtime machine on your bedtime?
No.
So you don't want to go over her house no more?
No. Where is Uncle Jamal anyways?
You can't go with Uncle Jamal. You got to go with Auntie Terry.
No. She don't have nothing to eat or nothing. All she have is eggs and almond milk.
So you
and cheese and bread.
That sound like food to me.
And all she have is sausage too.
So
and she need to go grocery shopping. And she even have a peach juice too. Almond milk and peach juice. She need to go grocery shopping.
So you ain't going over her house so she go grocery shopping?
No.
I want to go to your auntie house because why?
She said she needs to go grocery shopping. Well, I can understand the little girl. She said, I don't want to go over there. She want to go to the uncle house because the uncle probably let her get away with everything. And the auntie over there cooking and making her learn how to cook too. I don't know. So I thought, oh, that's a little funny. So, but guys, it's been nice talking with you all. I hope you enjoyed the video. And please like, share, and subscribe. And until then, I think I'll talk to you. Maybe, what's today? Today is Thursday. Oh, my God. Maybe Saturday. Because I got to open back up for business tomorrow. Lord help us. And then, you know what? We got to be getting ready for the new year. Now, one of y'all have any big plans or you have any big New Year's resolutions? Are you making any, what is those kind of boards, you know, you're going to put your goals and everything that you plan for 2025. So, we'll see each other on Saturday. Maybe one day we might do something to put together us a nice little board and all our little goals and everything. Just try to figure out, hey, life is what we make it. So it's nice talking to you all. And thank you for spinning the block with me. And we found out the word on the curve. Good night.